Hello everyone, and we are back with another Jordan Emily YouTube video, and today I'm doing a 2025 wrapped full face of makeup that I loved during this year and that I will definitely be bringing with me into the year of 2026. Two honorable mentions that I really wanted to add into my full face for 2025 is these two products. First off, the eye patches from Rare Beauty are my absolute favorite. They're cooling, depuffing, they really just help to tighten up that under eye, especially if you have like dark circles or bags. They range at $26, but you get a pack of 8. And honestly, I think that's not a bad deal. And then another one of my favorites, I love using this at night or before any lip prep or with my skin prep, is the Lawless Lip Mask. These things hydrate and plump your lips so beautifully, and they're only $22, and this whole thing lasted me a year, and I use this a lot. Primer is super important for me with any skin prep. My favorite one has been this Milk Hydra Grip. This comes in at $25 for the big one, and as you can tell, it's a really big boy. I'm gonna put on some of these eye patches. Oh, these are so nice. Sorry if my voice kind of goes like in and out a little bit. I am a little under the weather, but I really wanted to show you guys what I've been loving because 2025 is almost over. Like, we have one more week until Christmas, which I think is so crazy, and then 3 more weeks until the new year, or two more weeks. That's crazy. I always love starting off with my eyes first, and for brows, everybody's gonna know this one, Rare Beauty Brow Gel. Please, Selena Gomez, make a bigger one of these because I am absolutely just in love with this brow gel. The price of this brow gel isn't that bad, and I mean, it is a really tiny tube. It's $19 for this thing. Honestly, I would not mind paying more for a bigger tube. I'm gonna write an email or like something, or just keep talking about it in my videos because I want a bigger one. So usually I really don't fill in my brows, but when I do, the NYX brow pencil is actually one of my favorites. It's on the cheaper side. It's $12, which is really, really nice because for some reason, I feel like I go through eye pencils a lot. Why? I have no idea, because I hardly ever do my eyebrows, but I just feel like a lot of the high-end brow pencils, you just run through them so quickly. Mascaras were definitely a little harder for me to pick because I've been kind of bouncing around between mascaras. Like, I really love the YSL one, but it kept drying out. So I was like, okay, that can't be a fan favorite. So I landed on the Maybelline Sky High Mascara. I probably started using this in high school, and I have not drifted from it because it is just such a beautiful formula, and I love that they keep making more and new ones with it. Like, my lashes get so long, I get mascara residue on the top. Like, how are you real? Come on. Ignore the little thing on my eye. I'll clean it up. After I do my eye makeup, now we move on to foundation. I'm gonna take these off. Oh, they're so nice. When this foundation first came out, I instantly had to try it because it said it would leave a matte, radiant, like natural finish. I'm super oily, so I need matte, but I hate matte foundations sometimes because they get too cakey, so I'm always mixing foundations together. So the Makeup by Mario foundation in the matte one has been my absolute favorite. I love the coverage that it gives, and I love that it's matte, so it keeps my oil at bay, but it doesn't look cakey, so it looks more natural. Like, it's just so beautiful. But this foundation is a little bit more on the pricier side. It comes in at $48 a bottle, but this bottle is actually really huge, and the foundation goes a long way. As I'm doing this, I just realized I didn't tell you how much that mascara costs. Maybelline mascara costs $13, so period. Concealers, I've been loving Kosas. I've been using it since the summer, and now I love it in winter because it has a really thick and creamy formula, so it covers a lot, but it's still like super hydrating, so it doesn't dry out my under eyes, but it also doesn't like overhydrate them. Your girl needs a lot of coverage. Kosas comes in at about $32 a bottle, but this bottle is really big for a concealer, and also too, it picks up a lot of product. Like, you're gonna get use out of this. My favorite liquid contour of 2025 was definitely the Rare Beauty liquid contour. For this big ass bottle, it came out to $28 a bottle, which is crazy because this thing lasts so long. But I have the color Soulless, and I really like this color because it's kind of like a little bit of a grayish tint in it without it being like an actual contour stick. So Soulless is a really good color if you're more on the fair, kind of light rosy side. Selena's liquid formulas are just for blushes, and I think everyone knows what the top blush product was this year. The Patrick Ta Blush Duos. Like, these things, whatever he put in them, please make more. Like, it's just such a stunning one. The package is stunning. The colors are pretty. This has been my favorite right now. It's called She's the Moment. And these blushes do come in at $38 a package, but he's making minis. I know Patrick does the cream last, but since I use a lot of setting powder and things like that, I always do the cream first, because also too, I am not a big blush fan, so I always love to start off little with my blushes, and then if I want to add more, I'll go in with the powder. After I do all my creams, then I go in with my setting powders, and I feel like we all know who takes the cake with setting powders. Get it? Pound cake, Huda Beauty, she takes the cake. Okay. Huda Beauty's loose setting powder is definitely one of my favorites for baking or even just a light setting. This big one does come in at $39, but this thing lasts a long time. And so do the minis, and I love that she has minis for traveling. For any setting powder, I really do love using a powder puff because I feel like this can just help concentrate it, and I can also really get it into my eye, and also loose powder absorbs oil, and I need all the oil control I can get. After we got all of our settings done, I touched up a little bit on the blush with the powder side from Patrick Ta, but my favorite powder bronzer to go in with right now, this made it by like the day, the Armani bronzer. At first, I did really love the NYX bronzer, but this one is just, it's not patchy, it's not super orange either, and that's something as a pale girl I really look forward to. Like, this thing is just so stunning. Because it is Armani, this bronzer is $59 for the thing, but it's massive. It's as big as my hand. So I was like, okay, and she's pigmented. Like, this thing will last me a good amount of time. You know, as a pale girly, I love bronzers, so I'll bring that crap all the way down here. Highlighters this year, one that I've been using probably every single day since I got it was the Dior Universal Glow Palette. One, it's iconic. Like, this thing has been around forever. And two, it's iconic for a reason. This palette is $54 though, but it's worth every penny. It really, really is. I just like to kind of like swirl. I'll use this as eyeshadow too. Like, this is a very universal palette. Highlighter, eyeshadow, whatever you want to use it as, boo. Then all we have left is lips. My favorite liner that I've been lining my lips with recently is the Makeup by Mario in the color Travis. This formula is just to die for, and this color is just a really perfect brown color, and that's something that I want. This liner is 26 bucks. And honestly, I use it so often, I don't want to keep paying $26 for how often I use it. Like, they are big, like they really are. It's just, I use this thing so often. I was like, god damn, I need to buy like 3 more. But $26 is actually not that crazy. Like, that is just such a perfect brown color. And then my favorite lip gloss that I've been either pairing with this lip liner or just leaving it by itself is the Rare Beauty lip gloss in the shade Glimmer. I think there's a trend going around right now because I really have been liking Rare Beauty, and this gloss comes in at $20 a bottle. I just want to say the smell is very nostalgic to me. I don't really remember where it's from, but just anytime I smell it, I can't figure it out. But this color that it creates with the Makeup by Mario is just one of my absolute favorites, and I really like that this gloss is more like creamy and silky more than like sticky. So, because some glosses can be very, very sticky. And then to finish it all off, to set my makeup, this is a setting spray that actually came out pretty recently and it's sold out already. Like, I think there are only like minis left right now, and I managed to get one. The Danessa Myricks Liquid Blur Balm. This thing, she wanted to blur, she blurred. I really do love this for any oily skin types or anybody with a lot of texture. This thing saved my makeup. Backstory, I had a little bit of a meltdown and I just started like bawling my eyes out. My lashes came off, but my face makeup did not come off. And this little bottle, the mini is $23, but the big one is $36. I will gladly pay $36 for this. I'm really sad this year is coming to an end, but I'm so excited to see what new makeup we have coming out in 2026. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I promise I will keep coming out with more tutorial videos. So much love for each and every one of you. Happy holidays and have a happy new year.